thinking and our shadows. With shadows, I mean those dark events or experiences or happening inside that we, if reflect upon today, we might think of what decision that you have or we have taken, or those negativities or those failures that we went through because of lack of knowledge, because of the lack of experience, because of the lack of coaching and guidance. But those things are not negative. Those things should not be taken as negative things. Those can be transformational. They can be a very enlightenment or very enlightening for your future only if you keep the second word in perspective, and that is thinking. If you can just reflect upon those experiences, you'll know exactly what mistakes you made. You'll be knowing exactly where you were wrong. You'll be knowing where your ego was coming into play. You will be knowing where you were greedy or you were selfish. So, we need to understand the darker the shadow, the more effort, the more coaching, the more guidance we need to uplift or turn that thing around. And it's a bit difficult for a person who has a darker shadow, who has a darker past, to transform, because ultimately those shadows are the main reason for stress, depression, tension in our current lives and in our future life. But if, a very big if you are just transform your thinking, the same negativity, the same problem, the same failure can be life changing from now onwards. What are the main factors? Number one is I told thinking. Number two is your self-awareness. Number three, clarity of purpose, having persistence, habit installation, and the list goes on. But you need to be in an environment where you can practice positivity and become a responsive person rather than a reactive one. And for that, we usually recommend coaching and mentoring, because one important thing to realize that it's the environment that helps us evolve. If we are installing, no matter what books we are reading, but if we are surrounded by negative people or the environment is negative, it will be really hard to overcome those dark shadows from the past. I suppose this is for today. With all the best wishes that you can turn around your transform your negative shadows or the dark shadows into bright futures tomorrow. I've given you the key, that is thinking. A request to share and subscribe the channel. I'm usually live around the same time at Evolve at 5. Stay safe, join us. Allah Hafiz.